Welcome, 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 ladies and gentle spoons at home to That's Not News. Of course, this is the show that looks at the weird, wild, wacky, wonderful and wicked from around the web. Dave Jackson's come as a roadman. I tell a man's not hot. As have I today, but what are we looking at, Dave?
Today, we'll be looking at whether Christmas has been cancelled.
It's off.
Yes,
it's off.
It's November, but we cancelled it
already.
already.
It's off.
We'll review the latest Marvel sensation, and of course, we'll crown someone our king, queen, or pauper.
Dave suggested it last week. I
of
like
the
it.
internet. Ready, steady, bake.
Ooh. This week we're starting in Liverpool for our headline topic. Liverpool, up Merseyside. Not great. And I know I'm earlier than a Selfridges window, David. Like we said, it's November. We're still going to talk about Christmas here because it's all gone terribly wrong on Merseyside, David. The Liverpudlians are not happy. Why?
Has anyone else ever said you're early? Apparently Joe always comes early. That is because this week the news broke that there has been calls to ban, yes, ban, the famous Coca Cola Christmas truck from entering the city.
What is going on? This is the symbol of Christmas.
Is it?
Seriously, to many people across the UK and across the world, this is the symbol, the festivities starting, Dave. You go, you have a little photo in front of the truck, have a little sip of Coca-Cola. It's a long, iconic gesture.
Well,
it happens every year, Dave.
Here's a little fun fact for you.
Go on.
Before Coca-Cola came along, Santa actually used to be green. And then they remodeled him to look red and white to coincide with the brand colours of Coca-Cola. Here's a little fun fact for you.
No way!
Every year the truck does a tour of the UK, stopping at every major city and is driven by Santa himself. Yes, John Babb is in the driving seat.
Nice.
But this year, it could be forced to miss the city level because MPs are concerned about the health implications of the sugary beverage that Coca-Cola
You watched the
represents.
Sugar documentary on Netflix, Dave. Do you agree with the Liverpool MP?
I do, but Coca-Cola probably pump an awful lot of money into that city, so probably a bit of a silly statement to make from the
It
MP.
is. Mind you, he is a Liberal Democrat, so Richard Kemp, giving it all sorts of beans on toast, doesn't actually have much pull here, does he? Doesn't really have much pull. He's basically saying it's hypocritical, it's a strain on the NHS, obesity is a massive factor, and we're advertising Coca-Cola, a sugary substance.
Yes, he's not the only one though, as Leicester MP and diabetic Keith Vaz, what a name, has joined the calls for trucks to be banned from entering his city too. Let us know what you think in the poll up there. Do you think this truck should be banned from your city? Yes or no? Vote in the poll and let us know what you thought in the comments below.
Next up is my favourite part of the show. I say it every single week, David. It's hashtag Fans Corner, where every 7 days we ask you guys at home to review a trending product, a movie. Maybe it's a song. It can be anything pretty much, literally. But what did we offer up last week, David, to the Hall of Fame and to the Hall of Shame?
Last week, we asked you guys to review Super Mario Odyssey. And despite the fact that Joe attempted to sabotage this Nintendo masterpiece with a dodgy trailer that he found somewhere on the web, which was just Mario kicking people's ass, which was a bit mental.
Yeah.
This week, you guys decided to send it to...
Unsurprisingly, yes, 70% of you sent it to Fame, to join Takeshi's Castle, Star Wars and FIFA 18. You basically followed the critics' reviews. They all give it a 10 out of 10. But nevertheless, it's a new week, David. So as such, we're reviewing a new trending topic. What is it and who sent it in?
This week, it's for Ragnarok, which was suggested by Chris Darby and Jono Tasker. Great names, the pair of you, who have both won copies of Super Mario Odyssey, courtesy of Nintendo themselves.
Yeah, thanks, Nintendo. Yes, the latest...
What do you mean? We've got to pay for them.
I know we have, but...
Idiot.
Kind of good, isn't it? The latest Marvel superhero flick was released in cinemas this week and has absolutely smashed the reviews. I think it's like 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. It's unbelievable. And is predicted to take over $400 million by Sunday, so tomorrow. So let's have a quick look at the trailer, Dave, and get your opinion.
Oh, I've missed this.
You and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won, easily.
Doesn't sound right.
Oh, it's true.
Asgard is dead. And it'll be reborn in my image. I thought you'd be glad to see me.
so the critics seem to love it. It's out now. Are you going to put it in the Hall of Fame or the Hall of Shame? Let us know by casting your vote right now up in the poll.
I would put it in shame. Just looks like the exact same storyline as every other Marvel film. Superheroes form a team, fight to the end of the world. Boring, but we also want a suggestion for next week's Fans Corner. If you do, you can win some goodie bags courtesy of Warner Brothers for the movie It, including, what is it, a raincoat? We've got, what else in there?
A mug.
A mug, we've got an umbrella.
A little bobblehead.
Little bobblehead
I've actually given the umbrella away, so...
Oh, the umbrella's gone already.
But the rain Mac, though, winter's coming.
Get those comments in.
It's viral clip of the week time now, and this one was suggested to us on Instagram by the one and only James Wayne. If you haven't already, make sure you come over and follow our Instagram page. Just search Balls Up and you'll find us. Also,
Fingers
a link in the
anyway.
description.
Yes, there is a link in the description as well. But anyway, this clip comes from the main man himself, of course. He's back at it again. It's Big Shaq. He's already been our king of the internet. He's meme of the year. He's in every other thing. 2 + 2 is 4 - 1, that's 3. Quick math. David, why is he in it?
It's because he's only gonna release the official music video for Man's Not Hot, so let's roll that VT.
Woo!
Yo! Big Shaq, the one and only. Man's not hot. Never hot. Skra! Skitty cat cat. Boom! 2 + 2 is 4. - 1, that's 3. Quick maths. Everyday man's on the block. Smoke trees. See your girl in the park. That girl was a uckers. When the ting went quack, 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 you man were ducking. Hold tight, Asney, my brother. He's got a pumpy, big ting. Hold tight, my man, my guy. He's got a frisbee. I trap on the phone. Moving that cornflakes. Rice Krispies. Hold tight, my girl Whitney.
He's blown up so much, David. He's even now going to the BET Awards, where obviously that Eminem freestyle dropped. He's now effectively a hip-hop superstar. Big Shaq, Michael Dapper, from the streets to the BET Arena. What do you think he needs to do, in your opinion, Dave, to stay relevant?
He needs to bring another big tune soon.
He can't.
Of course he can.
He's never going to be one as big as Man's Not Hot.
I'm not saying does. He needs to just stay in the limelight. Like, he has the career trajectory of someone like, I'm going to say it, Kevin Hart. Right? But because he's doing it, like he's very unique in like he's a semi-parody, like real kind of like image of what a UK roadman is. As long as he stays true to that.
Kevin Hart!
Right? He could be alongside The Rock in Jumanji 2, coming in Christmas 2020. Big Shaq, The Rock, do you want to see it? Let us know in the comments below.
Last week, Dave suggested a new award alongside our king and queen of the internet. Yes, it's the Court Jester Award, which basically is VFN's Idiot of the Week repackaged, but nevertheless, don't worry about it because this week is a big one, David. Who is it and why?
Of course, this week I saw the final of the Great British Bake Off,
Woo!
which, if you live outside the UK, is a huge television show in England that puts amateur bakers through their paces to crown star baker of the whole series.
Basically, it's one of the biggest shows in the UK, isn't it? It's huge. It is massive. On Tuesday, it was the final of the series and a massive event for Channel 4, who obviously bought the rights from the BBC last year. So already people were a bit like, is it going to be as good? What are the new judges going to be like? And as you can expect, most people were on the edge of their seat debating who is going to win. This has been a tense build-up, weeks and weeks of baking.
And would you Adam and Eve it, the new head judge, Prue Leaf, delivered the ultimate, this is mental, the ultimate spoiler of who had won the show 6 hours before it went live.
What is this lady thinking? Ruiner! I despise Prue now. Obviously, Twitter went into meltdown and Prue quickly realised her mistake before tweeting an apology and blaming the time difference because she's on holiday. That's not an excuse, Prue. You've ruined 7 weeks of work for these bakers. I've been following this show minute by minute, bake by bake, and now you've done that.
Obviously, the whole of Britain was fuming. That reason, Prue, you are our court jester. What a mess. But she is old, so let's not go too hard on her.
Yeah, let's not go too hard.
Because she's probably someone's gran or something.
Apologies for the TV chaos in the middle there, but Prue, you've got me angry.
So that was That's Not News. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what we should be reviewing in next week's episode. Joe, what else should they do?
Vote up there and then head over and watch You Know Nothing, the big quiz, which this week was a shambles. An absolute shambles, but a very funny shambles nonetheless. So watch that next. Bye.
Shall I say peace?
Go on.
Go on then. Peace. Peace!